little owls, welcome to the day stream. Come on in on this very eventful day already. Hello, welcome in, Premier. How you doing? So yeah, everybody on the Discord already was reading it. I was installing a Windows update yesterday. Not thinking much about it, so basically it installed when I was going to bed. I was like, yeah, okay, do that. This morning I turned on my PC and nothing worked anymore. I have no idea what caused it. In the update, like, what did they do? I had to fix quite a few things, but I think we are now in a state where I can safely at least open my stuff and everything. UI is still a little weird. Things got changed around. I have no idea. But technically it looks okay and workable. So yeah, here I am. Success for once. But if there is a little more technical problems, then yeah, you already know the cause in advance on why it is happening. So the plan for today is playing a little bit of Vermintide. They currently also have an event going on. So even though I don't think the event is like doing much for me, I feel like I'm doing something for the event because it's like a cumulative kill count for like everybody playing. So I think it's a good opportunity to play a few rounds because we haven't played in like a long time at the very least. 100%. I'm gonna be a little bit triggered while we do because I have a mouse with an LED, and if it's going empty, it's getting red. But while I'm in Vermintide, since it's an interactive thing with the RGB, it's also going red. So I will a few times be weirded out by my mouse is empty, but it's not. So that's gonna happen. I didn't know they still do stuff with the game. Actually, they released a patch recently. I was just quickly reading over it when they released it, where they rebalanced the weapons. A few of the weaker weapons, they buffed them. So mainly the one-handed ones, I think. Which is quite nice. And sometimes they do have these things that they do like every year at specific times. Like, I think the Scholar event runs every year. And, like, if a certain point in kills is reached, a certain number, then there's, like, skins given out. Like, weapon skins. They've done this a few times. And there's also, like, a board where you can earn... They have, like, 3 or something of these events, so... Yeah, they kind of still do. It is really nice to see when older games get updates sometimes. And when they release new maps too, because maps are also very nice. But I think they didn't have released the new map since we last played. At least I didn't see anything, so... It doesn't mean it's not, because I am not unfailable, okay? I had a lot to do recently, so maybe I just didn't read it, but I'm pretty sure there was not a map of any sorts. Anyway, the game is now opening in the background. While it's doing that, a short notice. It might be that we don't have any stream next week. Because whatever I discussed on Tuesday fell very flat and was postponed to next week. So more. I'm looking not very forward to it, but that's the way it is. So just so you know. But if I know more, I'm gonna tell you on the Discord. It's unfortunate. Okay, there we go. There we go. In any case, oh wait. There's something not quite right on my left side on my screen. You can't see it, but there we go. Now it's better. I don't think we have a new map though. I think I played all maps. Oh my god, I remember last time I stopped with the legendary. We're not gonna do that. We're gonna warm up with veteran and then we go back to champion and then I don't know. I think there is not a new map. No, there's not a new map. I'll think in a second about what I'm gonna play. Are there challenges, I think? No, quests. Can't really do much here. Event. Okay, here. If I collect theoretically 100 of these skulls, which I don't think I'll be able to manage, I'll get a border. But I think I'm fine with that. I already have my favorite border. It's nice. Okay, I think I'm gonna start with something easy. How about something from the campaign? That one is like the easiest for me, so if I can't manage that, then I'm completely out of the loop. So let's do that. So, yeah. I don't know how much my measly town will help, but you know how it is.
As much as I've little sympathy for mayflies, you can't be bothered to learn to wield a sword. How do you find it all strangely annoying?
Oh, and
Still,
you saw it on the top.
When the blood starts
it's also
flowing
double
and the
XP.
screaming begins.
So if anybody still needs to level one of the classes, this is like the time to do it. I already have everything on max, so for me it doesn't do much, but you know, use the moment.
I have few hopes of survivors, but we promise to search, and we shall.
Oh wait, my music is still on. That's a weird mix.
Keep an eye open along the way.
Okay, that's
I give
better.
fair warning. If any of the survivors swing for me, they'll regret it.
Keep an eye out for those cursed skulls, yeah?
I'm gonna do a little quieter. I think it's better like that way. Because it was a little loud. Okay, let's see. And I hope it doesn't lag too much.
Over the fence and onwards to slaughter!
Block. Hit. Chop. Alright. Trying to get back. Yeah, so much for it doesn't lag. It lags a lot. And it's way louder than it should be. Did something reset? No, I think this is just my first time playing the game with the new audio setup. So I didn't audio check it yet. Can I quickly get out to...
Watch the flag, keep a blight stormer close by.
Maybe they can protect me while I'm looking at my audio. Okay, that's a little too quiet, I think. How's that? Okay, let's try that out. I think that's like 60%. I think that's like okay. At least I hope so.
We need to kill the sorcerer!
Alright, they did it faster than I did. Okay, we were standing a little bit too much on one. So that's why we're getting a horde, but that's fine.
We have a farm. His name?
Still behind. Yay, skulls. Okay, let's pick up skulls. Get things done. Even if they won't do much. It's better than nothing. Okay, after we're done done with the warm-up match, maybe I'm gonna go switch to the dwarf. Because I think that's one of the characters where I have one of the buffed weapons as like my pick weapons. So it would be really nice testing if there's like any difference I can feel.
Assassin.
I think it's only like passive, but
There's no time to avenge the dead. Nothing will save the living. I found a healing draft.
another spawn. Oh no, I fell down. Oh, I don't like the sound of that. Do you like the sound of that?
Kill it!
That packmaster will trouble us no more.
I forgot where the tome is here. There even one. I swear there was something here, but I forgot what.
Burning. This is worse than we thought.
There
Worse
it
than
is.
you thought, perhaps.
I am
have no such
stupid.
illusions.
How did I ping them? Okay, that's how.
What's the
You get
point?
the
The
item.
dark gods have come.
And then you take the other one.
Shield against such ill fortune.
There we go. Slowly but surely, I am trying to remember. Only takes a little while.
Ratman, always compensating with machinery.
Foul machinery is no match for Imperial steel.
Good enough!
I am really grateful that currently there's like little things or like barely anything to do in the games that I play.
Or better yet,
Because real life really has me on the run currently, so I don't have that much time.
Righteous yields not to your soul.
So I am happy that I have some downtime right now. It's also currently like super hot where I am, so I may have to turn on my fan later. Just to survive. Luckily today is milder hotness, so it's bearable right now. The last few days, on the other hand, was not good. We had so much heat that the bananas we had laying out.
The weave is screaming. Kill that white stormer.
We had laying out in the kitchen. They had like popped out of their shell. The peel was popping off. That's how hot it was. And mind you, we even had like all our blinds closed. Because yeah, to conserve some coolness at the very least, but still.
oh my words.
The fruit
Day
died.
started to rain.
Lightly, center.
Double time, no use stalling.
So yeah, dealing with that currently. Where's the monster coming from? Oh, from there.
On. Someone kill it and fast.
Uh-oh. You play Wuva? Played is probably more accurate. I did play once, but I haven't played like forever. The style of the game changed like way too much to my disliking, so I'm not really playing anymore. Oh my god. Don't get so close.
No!
Protect the other ones.
May I remind you, you are not invincible.
That's personal one-eye.
I don't
Was
know.
once a man, and now a flesh puppet of chaos. It deserves.
Why? Are you still playing?
Well, look bad enough to me, sir.
Wonder what you were playing when I followed.
Sigma says they're coming back.
Good question. Could be anything, actually.
Right here, right now.
Yeah, everybody already has stuff. We have to leave the healing where it is. I mean, technically they could have used it. But they didn't feel like it. They were saying like, nah, we're so good. I mean, if you're having great fun, then no worries. It just, I don't know. Not my style anymore recently. In character design, like, a lot. But it may also be because, yeah, I have very little time also, so I'm cutting down on a lot of things that I did before. You know? Trying to be a little more healthy with my time. So I have to cut the things that I don't like that much. I also cut... Oh, wait.
Gutter runner is near.
Where's the gutter runner? I don't want my explosive barrel to explode. Oh, if I go on like this, I will explode. I should really stop with the explosive skulls. I would not go there if I were you. Taking this. Definitely heard a...
There are assassin eyes in the dark.
Dang it, I didn't get him.
It sings a song without words. Every note
Where
the
is
chiming of a
he?
lost soul.
Yeah, he's on the roof. We can't get him. Let's go back inside. He'll come out. At some point. Gotcha's a job. Sometimes it really feels that way, yes. And more like if it feels that way, then you probably shouldn't play that much.
Many of them.
A Chaos Warrior. Just what we needed.
But yeah, I stopped playing like Zenless too. That was also like too much and too out of my style.
Like that, Northlander.
Like the only things that I'm currently still playing, like gacha-wise, not anything else. There's still other things. But like gacha-wise, the only things that I'm playing is, yeah, Genshin, of course. Star Rail a little bit, not as much as I did before. That's hanging like by a thread. And a tiny bit of Infinity Nikki, but like very, very, very casual. So there's that. Alright, did we we need a little bit of space for when the monster's gonna come out. So we cleaned up a bit here. Okay, will one of the bots follow me to the next tome thingy that I think is over there? Trying to remember. One of the few maps where I know what the stuff is laying around, so... might as well get one or two of the items. Okay, who's the lucky one taking it? Not drop. The one on the floor! Is it because they are... It's because they are on top of me, right? Now, take that.
Why am I left carrying this cursed book?
Because you were the first one.
Make it suffer.
Here we go.
The hot flat is dead.
You watch anime? Not too much. Just a few very casual things. Not overly anime.
Stand firm.
I think I watched more animes back in the day. Very, very casual, generic stuff. Dragon Ball and stuff. The things that everybody was watching. Now I like the only thing I'm actively watching that I can think of off the top of my head in the middle of its fight against rats is Apothecary Diaries and Spy X Family because I think it's funny. Alright, we need a little bit of space before we let the monster out. Okay. I think we cleared it up nicely, so... Nah, not with that guy over there.
Where are your winds now, sorcerer?
Alright, now... Open. Open sesame! Now we have the time to fight this thing.
Stormfiend comes. Move yourself.
Not in there. The bot's like, nah, let's go in there. It's a super good idea to fight that in the minimal space we have there. Come on out. It's way better out here. I promise. Oh, great. There we go. Apothecary Diary is one of my favorite anime of all time. I mean, it deserves the spot.
So many dead.
So well done. I like the drama. Like, so clever. Go up. How do I get this item? I think over here. And then... Alright, who's the lucky one who's gonna get this? You. Hello, collecting. Sometimes I got the feeling my bots hate me. Ah, now he did. Good. Now let's go back up. Were they always so slow with collecting the items? I don't quite remember. Maybe they weren't.
Blightstormer, I warned you!
Where's the Blightstormer? I'm ready. I'm ready.
There's a runner close by.
Let's get down. I mean, I hear him. I don't see him. Oh. Explosive barrel. I hear something. 100% I do. Maybe we lost them behind the barn, and that's why. That may be the case. Da-da, da-da. Now we got ya. Okay. But yeah, if I feel in a more serious mood, thinking, then I watch that. Or more like I did watch it until I was out of episodes. And Spy X Family I did watch whenever I felt like something silly, you know. If you're having like a day, you're having a headache, you need silly. Wasn't there a tome or something here? I remember very faintly. Yeah, there was something here. Ah, there it is. I am the lucky person getting this is you. And now we are very, very much screwed.
Is the source of this.
Very sorcerer. We are very screwed here. I don't know where my bots are. Are they behind me? Yeah. They got out of the storm too. They just ended up somewhere else.
I hear the gas rat.
Yeah, currently I am in a little bit of a drought. Because no new episodes on anything. But as I said before, real life has me a little bit on its heels currently, so that's fine. I am currently fine. Otherwise, I would really be out of time for everything.
Would lead me astray. Now see what my actions have wrought.
Certainty begets firm action.
Indeed. But firm action slithers through all of its own. Only a fool would claim to know their ambitions.
We have all the items.
Speaking in riddles again,
Then ignore me. It's better for us both.
Now I just don't have to die.
My disdain alone will fell you.
Just like that.
Come on.
The Rothhelm's dead.
Okay, it's not gonna be easy. I think the fall down here is like the hardest part of this map.
free the prisoners!
Not the fall itself, but because everything is gonna try and attack you all at once. Like that's what I'm talking about here. Like everything coming from all directions. It's usually better to snipe from the entrance where you come from, but I don't have the time for that. Also, we did, for a reason, start with an easy difficulty because I wanted to get back into the flow without having to risk too much. So, we're good.
There's a Chaos Warrior near.
One Chaos Warrior. Good
Come on. You can die like all the rest. Good. So on the run is going easy, but I play on easy, so
Over here.
it's not really a coincidence.
Good job.
Let's burn them. So most of them die before they come up here. It smells like barbecue.
Stunner Warrior comes for us. Done ready. That's a Bombardier.
Weapons up. I like it. Always something in store. The Rothhelm dies.
Oh, another one.
One
I
left.
was just gonna say I got the big one, but there was two big ones. It is so good that we started with easy. I'm so failing today. That's okay. I'm out of practice. I'm letting you out, and you out, and you out, and you out. And now we can go one up. Look at them running for their lives. And these guys? Ah, who's attacking me? Stop it. Hey, sometimes there's some art here, so might as well take a look. Nah, just skulls. Not that I'm gonna complain. Give me them skulls
Hell, that brother.
for the event. I don't know if we're gonna get a 100 of them in total. I don't know how many games we can play. Probably depends on difficulty. And if I fail or not. Also a factor. And probably which class I'm playing. Right now I'm playing with one where I'm at least decent. But if I play one where I absolutely am stinkers, then it could take a while.
I'll be back.
And you, and you. last one is on top, right? Yeah. Don't see much else. I can't even tell what's happening. Am I playing too fast? Well, this is an easy map, you know. This is a map I put on easy, and I played this map like so many times. I basically doing it on auto clear.
Normally, I lose playing the main.
This is the map that I played the most to farm my XP for my classes. So basically, this is like home turf, you know? I know where all the extra XP's lying. I know how many, in general, bosses there are and where they are. We can play one that I know less, and then there will be more chaos and more me dying. That's what's gonna happen. I know I can just go to the ending, but I feel like I'm scared because we're gonna up the difficulty afterwards, so. Yeah, okay, yeah. Let's make our way to the exit. Are my bots coming with me? I can't see them. Oh well. They'll get teleported. Everything good. Whole map done! On easy with all the items, who would have guessed? Yeah, this was for warm-up. Now I can go to failing. I think that sounds like an idea. Have you played Vermintide 2? Like, have you played it once? If so, what is your favorite character to play? Level up. Didn't like the game. Aw. It happens. Everybody likes something different. I think the game is best played with friends. That's when I am having the most fun. I'm having a lot of stress when I'm playing with random players. Because a lot of random players don't know what teamwork is. I don't know. It's okay to play like this when I'm playing with my bots. That has been some work though, because the bots in this game do retain your equipment and your build that you're having.
Having any luck finding them skulls?
Did I complete a quest? Oh, I did indeed. If. How many of the 28 skulls? Not bad. The bots are taking your builds. So when I'm going into my selection, okay, wait, let's go into inventory. That's actually easier. And I'm changing my equipment to let's say Kruber in his mercenary mode. Then all the equipment he's wearing here, the items, plus the talents he's leveled, plus all the cosmetics, but screw the cosmetics. Are what he has equipped when he's in the mission with me. So when I first started the game, I was playing with friends and everything was okay-ish. I did lose some games, but it was overall fun. And then I thought like, oh, this weekend I want to play by myself with the bots. And I noticed that the bots were really bad. By that time, I only had played one character. I had only played Carillion in Waystalker. There were way less classes back then, so ignore the last row. And that was the only character that I had equipment for. Everybody else was on like beginner equipment. I still have somebody that I never play and never take as a bot that has beginner equipment. You maybe? Even you I put stuff on. Okay. So everybody has the level 1 equipment that had no stats. I leveled no talents because they didn't have any. And I didn't give any attention to which characters I'm gonna put in the group 2. So I had very bad a very bad setup to actually get a game done. So next time I played with my friends, I kind of mixed it up so everybody was getting at least a tiny bit of levels. And yeah, you see my state now, like basically everybody is equipped and stuff, and then it's not that hard to play, at least in a lower difficulty. It's more fun when the bots actually feel like they're doing something, you know what I mean? Hey there, Asfar, how you doing? You're staked. Well, it's okay stuff. Like the things down here have the advantage if you're paying attention. Chamberlain Rosary, Orican Ring, and the Hidden Something. If you pay attention, I go to somebody else. Are you noticing something? Are you noticing something? These you can equip on every character. Everybody that you like, you know? So they are really, really easy to share with the other characters. Like these 3 slots here. So you basically only have to deal with the 2 weapon slots. But yeah, I have orange weapons for everyone, so... It has been a long process. You know what I mean? You have to kind of like farm the way from down to up, you know? Like step by step, you can't like rush. The better equipment you have, the higher this score up here is. And the higher the score is, if I hover over it, you can see the tiny pop-up. The higher your score is, the higher stuff you actually can get from the chest that you can open. So it's like you have to do step by step, like a stair. You know? A similar system, game with a similar system was like Destiny 2, I think. I haven't played Destiny in forever, so don't ask me if they still have the same system. But it was the same system, or at least similar. The only exception to this are like the... don't look at the number of my chests, please. The only exception is the commendation chest that you get for leveling up. They have like a fixed value, a more fixed value of what can be in them. If I hover over chests, you see like what they can contain. Like this can have a level 100 to 100, so level 100 item. And you see this chest has a 0% chance of having a red in them. So if I'm only getting this type of chest in my gameplay, I'll never have a red. Like if I look, this, even the level up chest has a under 1% chance of a red. Like you can go through these depending on type. Like if you get the common chest, they have the same as the commendation chests, you know. And the higher I go up, you see the orange ones have a higher percent. And the general chest, for example, he has a 2% chance at the red. And the this one, the commonest vault here, has a 3% chance at the reds. What you have to have in mind, though, is that there isn't much difference between a... Do I have different items here? There isn't much difference between, like, the orange and the red ones. They can all be level 300 and have the passive on them. The only difference is that the red items, as far as I remember, are always max. So, you know, they're kind of like the rare drop. So, since I can share them, I had like 3 ones in the trinket slots, and ever since it looked like that. You know. Okay, we're gonna go 1 difficulty up, and then I can fail finally. How about this one? Oh wait, no, I wanted to... no, cancel. I wanted to change my character. That's what I said. I wanted... I think I have 100 here, yes. I I think this is one of the weapons that's got a tiny buff as far as I remember. So I want to try it out. Let's do it like this. Yeah, that's also one of the things you kind of have to deal with. If you are a different character, or even if you're your favorite,
Listen, the town of Ilsingen's a smouldering ruin, and from what we gather, the Rotbloods are using the Baron's manor as a storehouse for all the grain and loot they pillaged. Your job is to blow the manor sky high, and do it soon, because there's an army of those sick buggers on their way to collect their spoils. You'll need black powder, and you'll find it in a mining emporium close to the manor.
You will also say something, right? No? Okay. What I want to say is you can make a priority list for your bots that you want to take with you. Not only which class they take when you take them with you, but also which one you get.
I'd be leveling a Baron's manor. Not again.
So, if you have favorite teammates, you may have to have a look at this priority list.
And get the job done before the Horde arrives to collect their spoils.
And like this priority list is like if you take a character from that priority list, then that's like out. But like then it takes the next character on the priority list as your bot in your game. You can also say that you want a slightly different build from the one you usually play as your teammate. And that's why you have 2 slots. And you can say like, okay, if I'm playing it, I want slot 1. But if the AI is playing it, then give it slot 2. That's what you can do if you want it slightly different.
Listen, Dory.
Because sometimes higher risk thingies, you don't want that AI to do. Hey, I want to try my stuff. Let me.
No defense against the righteous.
Does it feel different? Maybe it does. I don't know.
Baron Franke of Lucy. Now he was a bankrupt soul.
Right.
Only time will tell. It kind of feels a little different. Does it feel like I'm doing more damage? Maybe.
Sigma for abusing his mistress, or taking her seat on a witch's pyre.
Whenever I'm not playing Carillion, I feel a little out of my element.
You can really do that.
Strangely enough, no one.
But we're good.
Chaos Warrior, work together.
Keep the strangler back and kill it.
The Chaos Warrior's fallen.
I thought they had it covered, but it didn't. Give me my eel.
Well, at least the gate's open.
Monster right at the beginning. How bad can my luck be today? For example, I gave my Carillion that I personally play the ability to create a vine wall to block off enemies.
An elixir there.
Because I can really well place that to like help. But the AI often places it in very, at least last I checked, in very unfortunate areas. So in Carillion's bot build, I did take that talent away from her and instead gave her a damage talent. That was way better. Worked out better in the long run. Oh, it's Max.
These stairs, make haste.
Maybe it's just my imagination, but somehow it feels a little better. So maybe they did balance the weapon right. Feels like it's a little better against multiple enemies than it was before. Alright, we can drop down here. Uh-oh. Alright. Luckily enough, they gotten back down without much issue. I'm trying to conserve my ammunition. I know I shouldn't. I'm currently playing a ranged class, but I'm weird, okay?
The streets are blocked, but we'll find a way through.
Let me be weird. I'm also the kind of person that ends up with a full inventory of why was that flying? Of healing items by the end boss, so forgive me. That is my playstyle. Ah, so many skulls. Let's look at the runner. Out. 1 second too late. I should have just blocked instead of trying to shoot. I think would have been better. Then I could have at least thrown it down to the ground.
Villagers get this treatment before on the Ostland coast. Hopes never to see it again.
The cellar. Perhaps there's a look through.
It does feel different. I'm a little unsure if there's a new combo that like feels better than what I'm currently doing against enemies. So many skulls. Also, mind you, we're on 1 difficulty higher, so that's also a factor. We have quite a lot of company. I don't like that. Okay, let's deal with the horde because the horde plus that patrol is a bit too much. And they saw us anyway, so what am I even bothering?
Wine cellar. Good spot for a last stand, eh?
Uh-oh. Where? Where is it? I hear Stinky. Where's the Stinky? Okay, I think it's already dead. Ah, there's another one though. There's nothing better than shooting your arrow and 5 seconds later the enemy is 1 meter higher up because of Kerillion's pull. And then your shot misses. Where are all the others, by the way? Are they stuck? I got the feeling I'm alone here. Oh, now they're here. Okay, apparently they dealt with something bigger. Or with the stairs. One of the two things.
Looking at all this, you can see why some folk believe the Northlanders possessed.
What's growling in here? Stop growling at me. Oh, I growl back. Oh god, I missed. Extremely missed. Uh-oh. Yeah, my aim has been better. Let's try this. We need to remedy this. I have to get better at aiming again. Okay. I have a problem with that guy. Oh, I know. Plus, Spartan is so small, so I have to aim up. Okay. Extra difficulty.
What are the odds? The rich folks suffer less. The tar, move.
No, let me get more of this. This is my objective, after all. Technically, it's still completing the map, but you know what I mean.
There, ammunition. Come here, gas rat. I've a gift for you.
Where's the gutter runner? It's waiting. This assassin is still on the outside, right?
Yeah, assassin, I'm ready for you.
He's outside the window. Oh well, we have to move on.
Think of it. There's a scryer.
Okay, let's one of them take this item out. Can you pick something up in the meantime? Alright, let's try to get out of this room now.
There's our method. Pack the car with black powder.
Now that's what this map is, I remember. Where's my eel? There it is. Boom. Not my favorite map. I don't really like this part here with the barrels. I'm always failing because they explode before I get where I need to be. Well, what can you do? How do I get to this barrel? I forgot.
Somebody's leeching Grimke. Slay it now, Dory.
Yeah. Oh, it's too aggressive. I think we need to go through the other door. I think this was the way back. I think this is the way in.
Hold still, so let me work.
Oh, a fat ass flight stormer.
Okay, there we have it. Now I just need to get out of here, which is a problem.
I steal the dark frogs. Reach out for me.
This is not good. I cannot. Nobody hit the barrel, please. It's a little bit hard sometimes to tell the bots to not hit the item. Do not do it. I also can't pick it up as long as there are enemies. So. Get up, get up. Oh no, this is not good. No, they hit my barrel. Oh, great. At the very least, we unlocked the shortcut. So there's that. I need it nonetheless. Hey, higher up. Maybe now you get why I'm not liking this level. I'm always failing at it. Okay, maybe we can... Oh my god. Why directly into my face? Couldn't he manifest somewhere else?
There's a sewer stormy nearby.
Okay, one barrel is in. Now we just need 2 more. Yeah, how do we get up there?
Send the buggers back into the field!
Wrong balcony. This is better. Did I hit? Almost. We can just jump down and we should be fine. Just carefully land my barrel where it needs to be. Hello, go into the wagon. Alright, now the last one. It spawned at the same balcony? Okay. I take it. At least that's an easy throw down. It's down.
Have a care. I hear a storm, Sozerac.
Do I spy an ammunition stash?
Where did he go? Alright, the wagon is full. Now we just need to escort it. I always think it's so funny how these barrels are easily ignited by just looking at them strangely. But as soon as they are in the wagon, you can smash them all you want. It doesn't really matter. One of the things that are like video game logic, right? Stalls for me. Alright, I think it needs to go until here and then we can shove it down. If I remember correctly. Give it a good... Whoosh! Boom!
Ha! Ursingen shall not feed the rough black host.
And now we just need to get out of here without dying. Just this direction. Not too much daggling because I think there are a lot of enemies coming.
Through the door. I hear him. Lightstormer. Stand back! In the name of
The patrol goes to the left, so we go down on the right side, maybe? I don't know what the mage is, so we're just gonna ignore him. And move on.
That black rat's mine!
Somehow you know that most of the time I'm playing the other dwarven spec. The tanky one. Instead of the ranged one. Because I'm barely using my ranged weapon. You can kind of tell. It's not that bad, but noticeable. More skulls. Yeah, we're almost at the finish line. A lot of the areas being named after, like, German will never not astonish me.
Hold on, Chippy!
And bring a smile to my face. Num num. Cause it is what it is. Good. Level up. Got another accommodation chest for the pile. Let's quicken this. Okay, how high is my skull count by now?
Still, we're making progress.
Progress is progress. Oh, look at that. We only need 10 more skulls. I was lying. We're definitely gonna fill this up. We have definitely enough time to this. And speaking of which, as I said, it's a super warm day today. So, I hate to say I am almost out of water already by now. I did drink way too much. So, oh, it's... Also, I noticed that it's differently decorated. Well, there's, where's the skull event? Everything is full of skulls. How fitting. It is what it is. Let me switch character. We're gonna do another one next round. How about we go with you? Something different. Something different each round. What do you say? And a different map. Then I'm gonna quickly get myself another drink. We leave it on champion. I don't quite feel like going up yet. How about we go with this map? Doesn't really matter. Gonna leave it like this for now. I don't know how many times I've played this character. We should be no, that's one of the few characters I haven't equipped yet. Well, look at that. That's the character I never equipped because I never play him. I have used talents though. I just don't have any items. Flail and shield. Maybe I can craft something. What do I need? A flail and shield? Craft. Craft item. Flail and shield. Do you see what I will get? Doesn't tell me, right? Ah, blue one is okay for now. And the other one that I had equipped was this one, I think, right? I think I had both things that had a shield. Did I? Now I have to check. Okay, let's already equip this instead. And for this, what did I have? Skull Splitter and Blistone. Skull Splitter and... Well, so it's actually this one. Ooh, I got... ooh. Well, it happens. A white one. Okay. Good enough for now. Now I'm not wearing the craftable base that you start out with. From there I can work my way up. I'll try it out. And if I like it, I may open a few chests with him later. To see if I can get better items. I never really play him, so I probably just gave him the base talent stuff. Max health. I mean, sounds okay. All sounds good. Sounds good. Also, playing something that I never played before sounds really good. Sounds like a challenge. Okay. Then, I also never have him with me as a bot for obvious reasons. I think I purchased this class last and I never really played it. Because I think the last one that I wanted, I got in a bundle that included the other ones. That's why. It's been years though, so this one slipped through me. Let me go over here. Give you a little bit of music. And I'll get myself some new water. Also move my legs for 3 seconds. And then I'll be right back. And I'm back. I fell for it again. I went up to my PC and I was like, oh no, my mouse is almost empty. Before I remembered, oh no, I'm playing Vermintide. I'm an idiot. It's always red when I do this. Alright. Okay, I think there's like 1 or 2 other classes that I haven't leveled. Probably this one. Well, half, I guess. But this one I really didn't like. I played this once or twice and I really didn't like it. Other than that, this one, but weirdly enough I have stuff. But maybe that's because it's an old one, so I have more time. Also, maybe one of these ones, but since they're sharing staffs with the last one, I think I just equipped them. Yeah, I just equipped them the same I would have done with the later ones. Yeah, makes sense. This makes sense. Okay, but this one actually sounded interesting when I was reading through it, I remember. So let's see if it's interesting to play or just interesting on paper. I hope it is at least adequate.
Fort Braxenbrooker's defenders have been lax and call for aid. While it does no good to cosset the idol,
yeah, and if anybody that's new to the game is a little confused about how max level, if you never played, it's because like one character has the level. Their subclasses all share the same thingy, so that's why.
Steady pace, that's the trick. No sense getting their eye to puff.
I don't see why you won't let me.
I just played him in a different way.
Much quicker.
Get marching, or we'll be too late.
Okay, so we have a shield. We have a mace. I don't know if the mace is something that was also upgraded, maybe. I didn't remember. I didn't read about it exactly. What was my other weapon? My other weapon is a tome and a hammer thingy. At least that's the weapons that I picked. I trust me from the past that I actually pick good stuff.
There, in that shadow!
One less assassin to worry about.
Lightstormer, the wind's dying him!
Okay, I'm not having any sort of ranged, which means the other party members need to carry me on that regard.
I must shut for your rotten hand, Lightstormer!
Someone kill that bloody Silagumi!
Okay, what is this bar that I'm filling up?
I might not find you contemptible.
I think I remember him doing some sort of blessing stuff.
Boring, isn't it? We'll warm up when the cooking starts.
Maybe that's what this bar is for. So similar to the Night Cruiser thingy, but it's a bar instead of quests, maybe? Ooh. Loot time. Okay, follow the road. I'm following. Very much following the road. So, he seems to be a tank, if I get this correctly.
Scunner leeches no more.
dealing with hordes.
Don't worry, Cootie. I'll be back.
And the other one I think is better for single target.
Backstabber's dead.
Okay, when I'm not in fight, the bar is dropping. Which probably means it's some sort of rage bar.
We must hurry. But how much longer will the guns of Braxton Brooker roar?
Ding ding.
Search the riverbank. We need a crossing point. Mother, right in the edge.
And that one looks like a way down. And down, down. Another bomb. How many more bombs are we getting?
Anyone fancy a bomb?
Okay, where's the crossing point? I think over there.
Right, I'll show that beauty from my arm.
Hey, boss. So we might get our test. Where's the boss? Oh, there.
I can't fight much longer.
I wonder what his old is. I think a boss is a good idea to test it.
Fellow with one eye.
Sigmar guide my stripes,
No. There is a sorcerer here. I don't know where. But he... Oh, I think they got him. Okay, if this is better for single target, then we do this.
Does it hurt one eye?
It's over! The storm fiend is dead!
Okay. Finally. I'm not quite sure what to do with the bar. Or how to fill it. At the moment, it seems to be going down. Or maybe once it's been to max, it takes some time to refill. Maybe it's only allowed to be filled
Very well.
once every
This
X.
debris shall serve as our bridge.
Makeshift bridge. Honestly, in real life, I probably would be too scared to cross something like that. It looks so unstable. I mean, maybe if it's a life and death situation, it's something different.
Chaos Warrior, to me!
Do we already have our 10 skulls from this match? I think we do.
I sense
Only time will tell.
Look out! Gas! Stop them lords, Ricky!
Oh. I wouldn't stand there if I were you.
Done ready.
Sneak rat is dead.
That's all!
What a patrol. Gigantic.
You damn! No one wants to look your corpse around.
Alright, we got it. I wonder what I have the second weapon for. Maybe for bosses it's better. But so far, this one seems better. Because it doesn't have such a long time charging. Let me change again, just to test. If I find it. 3 seconds time to actually do that. Okay, let's try it. I think this is better in single target. At least it feels like it. Very small radius. And I can do this, which is basically a very heavy hit. Okay, maybe I have to read this up. But this feels better for like general purposes. It also has a swing if I need more damage.
Cannons no longer roar. Hurry, Gory! This'll be tight.
Healing like this. And then we go. Continue. Okay, wait. One of you take this one.
Boons for the body. The soul must fend for itself.
That sound! The gate has fallen!
Ding dong.
Take arms, supporting by the doors! We're getting them all now! Right here! From the front, sideways, upside down, I don't care how! Come on and play! That's no natural flame, it's a guitar! Oh, take help me, right? Yes! Inspiring direction! You! Butcher them! I'm on board today, Gory! Hold your lorry. Underwater rail.
Yeah, this feels like it has smaller radios. I mean, it's okay. But not against so many. I got the feeling this one is better. Because it's like a flail. Or like it is a flail.
This slime all you wish. I shall step on.
You on the other hand, I can probably use this better. You need my skull. Okay, let's go inside. Defend the gate. I'm so defending. Oh, look at my defense. And when do we need to go up to the cannonball?
May Sigma guide our aim, as he does our purpose.
Okay, not yet, apparently.
Well, they got much catapults.
Now we do it.
Cannon. Better use it, mates.
Aim, 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 aim. And then we need to get a new cannonball.
Fire, maybe?
It's already burning. Oh, we still have ammunition.
You think me a repository of knowledge on this corner of the Empire, Baden?
Another acceptable shot, another failed machine.
And now we need to get a cannonball. Okay, where is my cannonball this time? All the way back there, of course. Well, we can take the shortcut over this roof. Ah, a skull. Give me. All this fireworks sounds like we're having a celebration instead of war with the rats. Why can't the cannonball not just hit the rats and, like, you know, bowl them over like a bowling ball? I wish throwing the cannonball would do something like that. Instead of being like a lightweight object, like game-wise. That would be nice. And aim. Good. All dealt with. Break the siege. So many of them. They all want to get home, I guess. But they are not allowed to. Okay. The character feels more like having a lot of passes than having a lot of actor skills. Not my favorite, but it's okay. I still would like to understand the bar better. But I think it really is a rage bar. Or at least in a sense it is. It only feels if we have like a lot of rats to slay. If not, it almost always stays below the threshold. Okay. Dun dun dun. What's interesting? A little bit more tanky, I think. Da-da. Okay, how about we go with... haven't played Footnight in like quite a while.
I've been told those cursed skulls are from...
Clean. Look at that. Oh, that probably has to do with me playing that for the first time. Have a single activation of Righteous Fury active for 50 seconds. Yeah, okay, so definitely has something to do with with Fury. That's what it's called already. That makes sense to me. Hey. We still have time for 1 to 2 games, depending on how long they are. I wanna play... I think this one. This one.
I'm hearing rumours of something nasty creeping through Bergenhafen. It starts out as plague and gets worse from there.
Then we only have one character we didn't play today, so we're gonna play her.
Sounds familiar. If it doesn't,
then we
you
have
ain't
played
been paying
every single
attention,
one
have
once.
you? My contacts reckon it started in the pit, the town's poorest district. So do me a solid and get it stopped, would you?
And I mean to sound like a broken record, but I'll probably play Necromancer on her.
I only see it covered in mangy fur and filth.
Before Necromancer came out, she was one of my least favorites to play. And since the Necromancer is out, I really like playing her, and it kind of shows because I'm mainly playing that. I wasn't really in like with the whole fire mage concept before. And while the melee spec she has was a tiny bit better for me than the other two, I still didn't quite enjoy it.
Kill him quicker next time, would you?
But the Necromancer one is great. So I can't complain.
Gaslight! Yeah, it's a gaslight! 11 years, dead and gone. Valaya! Bloody racketeer! Hook rat inbound! Someone put him down!
Okay.
A rattling gun. Going by that.
Yeah, that's the ranged weapon that only has like one shot in it from every time, so I need to think about reloading it so in emergency situations I can use the one shot. That's the only disadvantage of that ranged weapon that he has. Or it's the one that I picked more like him. Probably also has other ones. But that's the one that I took. Uh-oh.
Taking fire from the rattling gun. Piss on that rattling anyway.
Hey, we hit through the... Oh no, another one. Are you kidding me? I can't even... Alright, I got him.
Of course, the sight is noteworthy.
Give me more ammunition. I just shot most of them. Oh my god. No, not good. Yeah, I'm tanking. Hit me so the other ones can do damage. If they were up here, where are they? Are they behind me and do nothing? Yeah, they are. Well, then I do the damage. I'm not the damage dealing class, but that's okay. I hit the thing in your back. Oh my god. Oops. He flanked me over the whole battlefield. He's in a really bad position in this corner. Or, from his perspective, he's in a really good position, not gonna lie.
I'm a rat out of the gunner.
It was bad from our perspective.
Over here, quickly now.
Okay, could really use a little bit of healing. But I'll heal naturally on my own, so it's not that bad. The other ones could use some healing. Any one of you please take that. How about Barden? He's so low. In an emergency, he can't just use it.
What a mess. A lot of folks join up to get out of places like this. Oh,
you can exactly tell that the DLC maps are a little harder.
It's nothing. Just training, that's all.
The later the map released, the more difficult it is. In a personal feeling.
Ain't that a beautiful
And
shot?
also the longer it takes to be.
There's a runner in the shadows.
Which sometimes I'm not liking that much. I like the nice and short ones better. Just emergency healing.
That's a hook rat.
Uh-oh. Where's the other assassin? I totally missed. Okay, he got them.
Always works, that.
Salt Spy is faster than me anyway in shooting, so... He's on range spec. I should only use this in emergencies.
Blimey, bit exciting hereabouts, isn't it, sir?
What weird little shadow. Yeah, that, for example, that's an emergency. They always tend to see those rats way too late. And then you're already being gunned down. Way too many.
I sense a grooved here.
Where? Up there. Okay, dead. The dwarf's on the other side. No. The stink got him. Okay, maybe we can jump down because there's just so many. I also... somehow forgot where we need to go. But it says get past the wall, so maybe this ladder is good. Now everybody's here.
Monks and they're coming for us. This cold weird.
This way.
All good, all good.
Healing draft in sight.
Can't help but think we're not alone, Dringbarati.
really taking this one. Now everybody has some sort of healing if they need it. If we need that, the emergency heals are required.
Here, I found steps.
I found stairs.
It is said that more gold passes through these warehouses than the outdoor treasury.
Well, not surprising. I mean, I like Don't let me die with my boots on.
That's a lot of big guys.
I walk with Sigma.
The dark rat approaches.
I fight on. For the last.
Can't help. That's better. One less chaos warrior.
How much more are there? I think it was at least 3 of them.
Rat's got a reach, all right.
Can't see anything.
Ammunition. I know that sound.
There's. I like how the dwarf always gets invisible inside of the stink cloud. Like, that's poisonous, Sparty. Don't do that. That's not good. Somebody shoot. I'm keeping it off with my shield. Hello? Anybody? Then I'm shooting it myself. Nobody doing anything but me.
Good killing, Silver. You're a credit to your regiment.
Full service, sir. We all crackheads in the same cause.
Same cause. Yes, of course. We are so alike.
Come out! Sir Gruber's waiting for ya!
Okay, let's take this. With this, we can actually heal somebody if they're down. Not just some self-healing. And down we go.
Tarmaria. Stinks to high heavens it does.
Boom. 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 Oh, this map is so hard when you do it all alone. Because the bots don't really help with closing the doors. They don't really care.
Stay together, meat. You mustn't divide us. We can't leave these windows open. We'll have scanners everywhere.
Okay, burn the tainted food. Okay, I'm on it. One is this. Back over into the house runs. Oh, it's going okay. I can't complain. I wouldn't say omega well. It's okay. I can't complain. We're not playing on highest difficulty though, so maybe it's sad. I did just play the game before. I was playing a class that I never played before. It was also interesting. Will not turn into my favorite, but it was interesting. I didn't absolutely hate it, so that's something. Okay, and the last one I think is upstairs. Can I close this window, maybe? Then we don't get that many enemies. There we go. Okay, let's go upstairs and burn the last food stack. Is it upstairs even? Yeah, it is. Survive. Yeah, I'm trying. We have ammunition, we're good. Alright, now go back down. Escape. Down, 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 down. And let's hope my bots keep up. Ah, hot, hot, hot. I think the others have kept up. At least I hear them. So they must be near. 1, 2. Where's the dwarf? Ah, there. He was just so small. I didn't notice. He was very small. Yeah, let's get out of here before everything, like, breaks down.
Listen,
Blink.
Glory. Chaos.
Sometimes one feels so useless when playing a tank like this that does basically nothing but tanking. But then you remember that it's your job to soak the damage and keep the others healthy so they can do the damage, so... Like, for example, my ult on this class, I barely ever use. It's an emergency ult. That is only used when people die, so... Basically, if you play well and the map is going good, you never use that ult. I love tank and support when it's with humans. With bots it feels useless. Not quite here, but as I said, here it's more like... Is there a secret back here? I don't really remember if there is. I don't know. We'll leave it. Uh-oh. I know for a fact that when things go... Oh, like this, for example. Look at that. Everybody's down there. That's not a good thing. At least here you have opportunities to use it, but only when the map's not going so great. And that depends if it does or if it doesn't. More often than not, it's going good. If I would be playing this on 1 difficulty higher on Legendary, then for sure I would be using it. But right now, I don't really see a purpose. On this class, the ult is a charge that also knocks all enemies down to the ground, which is incredibly useful if you're the last one standing and quickly want to get to revive somebody. But as I said, if nobody's down, that's kind of pointless. Where's the monster spot inside of the... Okay, at least it fit. However it did, but it did fit through the door.
Brilliant got caught. Boys up to no good. We need to kill that thing even more now.
Is this the highest difficulty? No, it's not.
Well, you look better. A lot better. Blade work was a bit frantic there.
This is,
you never know what you're hitting.
I would call it medium difficulty. I forgot the name, wait. Can I see it here? Champion difficulty. There's legendary on top of it, which I consider like the high difficulty. And then there's, I think, Cataclysm, which I consider the... If you want to torture yourself, difficulty. I think I never played the other one.
It's a wonder you're still standing.
I don't think I even have unlocked it. Do I? Oh my god, what happened? What the heck just happened? I didn't pay attention. Can somebody heal me? No, you all don't have healing. That's what I get from talking too much. Now I'm in grey mode.
He's not rousing from that.
Maybe I can change it with one of the others.
Come on, down the stairs.
But I would need healing items, so I could exchange it. Well, I technically can heal myself, it's just not that good.
Got to run us down.
Should I heal myself?
Here, blood robber.
Strangler, bring it down. Don't let it touch me.
Almost killed yourself by running in front of my right. You know what? I'm healing myself.
The last blow went deeper than I thought.
It's better than nothing. I know it won't do much.
You hear that, mate? Ah, it's got a taste for Carillion soul. Kill the leech.
Oh, I'm not hitting it. Dang it.
One less leech.
So hard to do that up there. Ew. Give me this. Oh, hard.
River, keep killing like this and I'm gonna lose my bets.
Bets? What bets? Don't you listen to her, don't you know how to go.
Oh, now I know what's killing me. Because I've been collecting the skulls. And I think if you do that, you have to play fast. And I was playing slow, like an idiot.
Make no delay. The pit empties on our
Run! Okay. Run is good. Let's run then. Run, run. Run and run. Look at me running.
And potion.
Two away from the top. No way I'm ever doing anything above check. I have done quite a few legendary maps. It's okay sometimes, but can get really bad depending on the map.
We're coming back.
This one, I mean, this is a medium map. The bombardment is cool. Yeah, it is. It's a really cool map. Very nice. Oh yeah. I need to play the mage too. If I don't play the mage, then she would be the only one that I didn't play today. That would be that ending set piece. What do you mean ending set piece? Oh, you mean the end screen where you see everybody in the winning poses? Is it that? Oh, you mean the end run to safety? Yeah, that's the best part of the map.
Pleasant self, I take it.
What quest? Oh, I did the weekly. Slate 6 monsters. That's fine. I barely use my shillings for anything. When was the last time I actually bought something for shillings? It's been some time. I have some sitting in my inventory. Game, hello. I closed the shop. And now I have darkness. And the stream somehow has a shaded, faded image of the shop. That's weird. Oh, now we're good. Game was just confused. Oh well. We're gonna play one game as Sienna, otherwise it's not fair. And I really want to play Necromancer. I don't know. When the only 2 classes for Sienna were these 2, I'm gonna have to admit I never played her. Not a single time. I dislike both of these classes like guts. Then when this one came out, I played it like a few times. I think it was okay, but nothing special. It's like a high risk class, you know, where you explode the whole time. But then this one came out, and then this is the point where I finally started liking playing Sienna. So I think sometimes you just have to find the right subclass for a character to actually like them. That's that's really it, you know. That sounds horribly fun. I think the problem was, if I can elaborate on that, I think the problem was that both of the original classes that she had were Fire Mage with like a teensy baby tiny difference between them. You know what I mean? It's basically like the same stuff with a different outfit. That's what it always was. When you compare that to all the other classes, we have like melee fighter, ranged archer, tank, archer character, melee tank, mixed character between everything, so like all rounder versus sniper, and then you have fire mage and fire mage. And since I didn't like the fire mage style, that also wasn't anything different for me, so I was very glad when the third one was like there for me. But yeah, then she finally turned into a melee fighter, which was already better, but it wasn't quite my style, if you understand what I mean. She wasn't quite my style. Too much risk. I don't like the super high risk characters. I also don't like this class, which is also super high risk, where you play like low. And here you have to like stack your stuff and clear that with your living bomb, you know, like exploding. But you can also explode yourself if you play it wrong, and that was always like a little I like the gunner version of the Inquisitor. Wait, you mean like that? Is that the gunner version of the Inquisitor? What do you mean? Yes. Yeah, I always call him like the sniper because that's what he basically is. He's like very specialized on landing that very killing blow in one shot. Like very, very much not just range, like really sniping kind of range. So yeah. When I hear gunner, I'm thinking that guy. because of the gun. The pressure gun, like the crank gun. But yeah. Yeah, we said we're gonna play one round as Sienna. Now I just need a map. With my friend, I'm using the Assassin of the Elf. The Assassin of the Elf is also cool. Very much cool. How about... I go with this map. I think let me have a look. I think the elf. No, actually no. I wanted to say the elf is the only one where I don't dislike any of the classes, but then I remembered that Kruber exists. And I don't dislike any of Kruber's subclasses, so... She's one of 2 characters where I don't dislike a single subclass. Dislike in the sense of I don't like playing it. I think I don't dislike in the sense of I don't like somebody else playing it a single class.
No
Everything has
sooner
its
do I arrive
purpose.
in Ubersreich, then everything goes to horror. Ratties everywhere. A man who claims to be an innkeeper making carefully couched suggestions. And now I'm to help raise the
Everything
alarm.
has a different playstyle, and that is
Seems
good.
better than the alternatives, I must say.
If I would like every single class in this game, then there's a high chance that somebody else dislikes all classes of the game, and that would not be good. You know what I mean? So I'm happy that there are some that I don't like, because that means it must be to the taste of somebody else. That's how I see it. I don't play some because they're not my style. Exactly like that.
To reach the tower in time. Careless haste buys us nothing but a quick death.
Ah, you're not scared of a few Sagaraki, are you?
No, that's not it. No. Yeah, okay. I think I know how to play the weapon again. Very, very important.
Executed at range. Lovely. I see you, shield vermin.
Look, I'd forgotten about that. Never mind. Ignore me.
Watch.
How do I get up here? I think I need to go to the stairs. Games in general. When games try to cater to everyone, it caters to no one. When a game goes for a certain market audience, it will be better for those people. Yeah, that's probably it. Oh, wait. There's healing there. I want to get the healing. Can we go back up, or are we already doing... Oh my god.
The rattling's dead.
You forward, eyes up, and ready for a feast of flying limbs and claws.
And if anybody's wondering, while I'm trying to keep these, rats all lit up. Oh, not good. By this fire stuff, it's because then they do less damage. Is I have it white in my mind. I think they deal less damage if they are actually burning, so...
You make a trip to the forest ground sounds so appealing.
Where is the damage?
Miss Cosmetic.
I think I have no skeletons, that's why. The Necromancer class seems very aggressive, but it's actually very supporty. You have meat shields that help keep the party a little safe. And you have like the stuff that keeps the enemies a little less dangerous. So actually more supportive than damage dealy. Not saying that she can't kill stuff. It's just that she has a lot for the party. You know? She's doing fire when she's not doing fire.
Shield won't save you, Ratty.
Yeah, that's probably the problem they had with designing her classes in the first place. Because, like, being obsessed with fire and burning It's not just her class, it's her identity. It's basically her personality. She's like, if something's burning in front of her, then she's happy. So, in order to design a class for her, you kinda have to make it so something's burning. Otherwise it wouldn't fit this character. But you also have to design it in a way that it doesn't end up as the same way her first and second class ended up, where they were exactly identical in playstyle, you know. So they have options.
There, guess what?
Yeah, the classes she's obsessed with skeletons. Nah, she's still obsessed. She's still obsessed with fire. She just has skeletons on top of them. There are some rumors and like things going around to why that is. I won't spoil anything. If you play all the maps, you may have a hint on why. Okay, where do we need to go? I think we need to go down here. Maybe? No, we don't. This was optional. Oh, well. We'll find the path. She's like literally burning from within. She's like too much fire. Ah, okay, I found the pathway. That's also the reason she still uses her fire sword in this one, and she can still use her fire staffs here too. Okay, where? Uh-oh, no, that's not good. There we go. That's quite a lot of them. But yeah, sometimes it's a little hard if you have a character with a very strong identity to give them a subclass that doesn't quite fit with their original theme. So sometimes, story-wise, the characters go through certain phases. Technically, they could give her a phase where she doesn't like fire for a moment, I don't know, for certain reasons. They certainly could find rules for that, I don't know. But the character is still a character, you know? They have a certain personality, they have certain likes and dislikes. They try to keep it real with that. Okay, that is also in. And the third barrel. Give me that. Nope. It's good to be strong than weak, but in middle where they can be molded by the story is better.
Not sure there should be this much blood. You're badly wounded, Sienna.
Imagine you need it went through the fire for lightning or something. Yeah, something like that. It could do that. They had like a tiny bit similar with Saltspire. He was normally like the very, very religious, faithful person here. And like, he has one class where he's, for a short time, he's like, I haven't lost a little bit of faith, but he's still him in the end. Just a tiny bit less. And what can I say, but the last class he came strong back with more divine than ever, so I guess it was really just a phase. But I don't know if they'll add any more classes at this point. The game is really old. But I said the same thing about maps, and they did, in fact, add a map when I last said that, so maybe they're gonna surprise us, I don't know. More skulls, oh my god. Where are those thousands of rats coming from? Uh-oh. I got scooped. I don't know why I'm collecting that many skulls. It's just fun, I guess. I thought that shot hit first because I was wrong. Yeah. He had the advantage of having more range than me with the poker. My range wasn't that big. I only have a sword, you know.
Is this the right way? Who knows? Certainly not you lot. Take a look anyway.
Oh no, this is not good. This is way too small a space. It seems to be stuck in here, I think. No, it's not.
Over there! The sorcerer torments them.
How did you die up there? Barding got catapulted right into the ceiling. Have you ever seen a dwarf hang from the ceiling? This was my first time seeing that as well. Okay, where's the assassin? I hear you. Wait, another two sneakies right behind us too. Imagine he's hanging, but you didn't see. If the UI didn't tell me he was dead, I probably wouldn't have noticed. Probably not, no. I only looked up to see where he was. I'm like, where the heck did he die? And I was like, oh, up there. That's where it is. Okay, where is the sorcerer? I do not like sorcerer. Sorcerer is really bad news. Where is the sorcerer? Where? I definitely hear one in the distance, but I don't know where it is. It's not good. I think he's behind us. But I don't know where exactly. Uh-oh.
Chaos Warrior, maybe don't fight it alone.
Bombs away! The best placed bomb I've ever thrown, I think. Perfect. Absolute perfection.
Stand your ground. Try.
I am totally out of skeletons. And I can't summon new ones because I'm out of cooldown. Alright, we just gonna have to chill for a bit. I need more of this. And I can get my skeletons again, so we can move forward. And now don't stand still here. Ammunition if you need it.
Now that's what you
Aha! Almost missed that art piece. Everybody in? You're my skeletons. Look how we all fit. It's a little bit. It's a little bit too close. But it's fine. Snuggling up with the skeletons is cute.
The Skaven caught them totally by surprise.
Where? Where's the leech?
This will test your endurance.
Alright, the leech is dead. We're good. Wait, 2 leeches? Now the AI really did me dirty. I was like, oh, leech is done. Fine. I never thought there was a second one.
Right here.
Sneaky. Speaking of sneaky, where's the assassin? Outside above me, I think. Maybe here. Okay, assassin is dead. I'm not sure if I normal hit him or if I hit him with the barrel on the head. He's dead, that's for sure. Oh my god. You know when you want to get into an elevator, technically, and it's full? That's the sight I had of that door. I want to go in, but too much competition. Reach the top of the tower. Oh god, I remember what that is.
To do that horn justice. Step up. Please sell it.
Ruba gets this, so he can heal if the time comes. No one giving way for people to leave the elevator. Yeah, I know that. That's like the worst thing. Yeah, the incinerating bomb, I think, might be faring a bit better here. And then you have basically casa blockage that will not solve itself. Yeah, I know all what you're talking about. I hate it.
I bet some of you would even enjoy hearing that horrible horn again. We're trapped. I hope you're satisfied.
That's now. We're gonna play monks will burn nicely.
Now showing off now. We're not here to play stab the most backsworn.
Dick Kruba just uses package to heal me. This was not the time. I just had a scratch. Oh well. I appreciate it nonetheless. I'm just a bit confused.
Warming up.
One more blessing for boundary equation. 2 blessings and 2 star. Yet I reroll blessing 10 times and 0 erudition blessing. That stings. Yeah, I think Kruber's AI is always set up to be playing very carefully. I never had it where his bot mechanic was going aggressively, so that's also why I like to give him the healing items, because he tends to not use it himself at the very least. Uh-oh, where is it? Where's the gas rat? Where's the hook rat? We need to get rid of it. Like, really badly. Alright. Strangler is dead. For a moment, I was very, very worried. Okay, I'm holding the stairs. Everybody else just needs to hold the other side. I have a better idea. We clean this side, and then we only have to focus on one. Okay, way better. Where's the leech?
We've got the leech, mayflies.
God, this attack is taking forever to survive. And that's supposed to mean something.
I mean, all of that stuff, darling.
Yeah, I think one of the big guys wants to attack me. Ah, that guy, apparently.
Back to the soil, Chaos Warrior.
We just killed him first.
The rock helm breathes missile out.
It's a dastard statue, so that's what it is.
Out now. What's behind me? Oh, there were rats. I'm like, I can't go backwards. What is going on? Oh, I hate plagues. They always hit through your defenses. Still not over. Oh, this is the longest attack ever. gonna go down to the lifting platform.
Let's take the moving floor back to ground level.
Where is everybody? Nobody. Okay, I think they're gonna. Yeah, they're gonna get teleported when I do
Ran you
this.
close, didn't they? I must have miscast.
They were
the
just standing
illusions
like,
of
just
NPC
activate
characters.
the elevator, please. Whoa! Somebody press the fast button.
Incoming.
Where?
No more dancing for that Glooberdeer.
Don't mind the light of the castle. Enter the court.
And we're here. Ah, finally. It's good, it's already also very late, so it is how it is. Ta-da! Hey, I managed to play every single class today. Not every single class, every single character. That's more like it. Every character at least once. I think that is a good count. So seeing that I played for 2.5 hours, you can kind of like make a calculation on how long one match took in general. They were not all equally long though. Some were longer and some were definitely shorter. Like the first one was super short. Every single class. Not every single class would take... Oh my god. How many games? I mean, look at it. We have 4 classes. 5 characters. 20 matches. Oh god. Yeah. That would take... The second last map was long.
Illusion, are you?
Yeah, the one,
intact?
the DLC map. That's what I said when I said the DLC maps. Not only are, I think I want to stay on this character to remind me that I still need to open some chests with him, maybe. The DLC maps are not only harder than the original maps, but they're also longer. Or they tend to be longer. It's not 100%, but you know what I mean. It is a trend that you're seeing. I think that's why when I would be a beginner in the game, I would definitely play the maps in order, so to speak. So... Oh my god. During the Scully event, everything looks so bloody. And everything looks so scully. Yeah, I would definitely play it in order, so you get a more easier entrance. It's good since by the time you get to the DLC maps, often you've learned at least your main class. Exactly. And you also should try a few different classes so that you level up your bots. Even if you have friends you play with, at some point, either they stop playing or you want to play and they have no time for, let's say, a specific event. Like, for example, this event here. And then you have to play either with randoms, which is an option if you're into that. I hate playing with randoms. I always get so anxious, so I don't do it. Or you have to play with your bots, and then when your bots are all level 1 without equipment, it is looking a little... Yeah, I don't know. I'd say from the very starting cast, where you also don't have to like do too much, because these are all unlocked from the very beginning for you, you know. These are like the more advanced. You need to level up to unlock these actually. I would say that Kruber is probably a very, very good bot to level up first. And Saltspire too, because they are like very versatile, you know? They can hit things range, they can do a little melee, they can give supports, buffs to the group. Then I would probably pick one of the range classes, depending on what the characters that you play the most, you know? Let's say you play Carillion, then of course you wouldn't use her as a level bot, because, yeah, makes sense, right? And that's how I would do it. If everything was reset to 0 for me, I mean. And as you see, I still use this base class, and this base class as my bots. So they are very solid. The only thing that I did change up is when I'm not playing Carillion, she's on the support build rather than the ranged DPS build. Because the support tends to do better, as long as you don't give her the talent that she can block pathways for you. That can sometimes end in crying. I know I don't like shooting from long range, but in this game I kinda enjoy it. Play Carillion until I got the second Carillion. Yeah, the second one is a tank. Like that one is definitely the one-shot rogue from behind. And here is the support. I can imagine how it would have you over. Yeah, the thorn wall here. Wait, can I actually show that? Can I show it somewhere? Wait, let me demonstrate. Like this thingy. If you wanted to go somewhere, it is. Let's say over there is a sniper that you just wanted to get rid of if you're ranged, and then she drops this wall, and you're like, well, great. Now I'm not seeing anything, and still I'm being hit somehow by things. So that's why when I'm having her in bot stage, I usually give her where is it? This here. Instead causes roots to burst from the ground, staggering enemies and applying black venom on them. So this makes it so that you don't have a thorn wall anymore. And instead you have just a tiny little stagger nuke that you can set as an ult. Instead of me, when I play, I have the increases the width of the wall and the duration. Because if I really know what I'm doing and I see I have enemies coming from 2 directions and I'm saying like, oh, I want to block off this direction so we can focus on this side, then I know what I'm doing, and I'm usually playing either with bots that I only have to discuss it with me, or I'm playing with friends that I'm on the Discord anyway, so I can say like, okay, should we block off a path, you know? But when you put that ability on the bot, it's a little risky, so yeah, that's one of the few things I change. Other than that, I think for the most part, I have all the characters on directly my build and no other one. So, but it's nice that you can do a different one, so I think it's really great. That's something they added to the game because people did ask. Before, it was that the bots were only, like in the very beginning, it was like if you were on this build for Carillion, like this subclass, the bot was always on this subclass. So you couldn't say, okay, I want the bot on this one, but I want to play this one usually. You couldn't do that, you know? It was always what you were with the character. And then they made it that you can mark which one. So you see here, it's like this one for barding and stuff, you know? And well, then they added that everyone has like these multiple slots in the inventory. You can see it here, multiple slots. Like this is my loadout, for example. And if I have a second one, I can add it down here. And in the priority list for the bots, you can then say like, oh, this character I always want to have with me unless I play them. And then you put them in the order of how important you think they are. That way you always get the group that you want and not like the... I don't know. In the beginning I thought it was just assigning the random bots, but that was not the case. There was always this priority list. And I think it's good to have a balanced group. There should always be one more tanky, more melee focused person in the group. Definitely one person that has a good ranged weapon, or at least can sniper good. So they can deal with the specials that you have on the map. Then if possible, one supporty person. And maybe one that is having a build that's only good for one-shotting the monsters or the bosses of the game. If you really want that. Either that, or just do two, like a flex characters, you know? They're a little flex. In general, it is like really good to have specialized builds if you're playing with friends. That is like super easy. With bots, I tend to keep it a little more, let's say, varied. That's why I have these very flexible classes that have more than like one purpose. Because let's say Kruber is held in a hostage and Southby is held hostage. Then I still have somebody to shoot the special that is holding them hostage, and the other way around. So technically, the most important part is if you play a class that doesn't have a ranged weapon, at least pick one, but better pick two other bot characters that have ranged weapons. Because if you're sitting there and there is a thing in the distance that you need to shoot and you can't reach it because everybody just has a melee, yeah, then it's yeah, you're screwed. I don't know. Could you do that? Let me think. Let me think. Now I think he doesn't have a ranged, right? He, I think, doesn't have ranged. He, I think, doesn't have ranged. Do we have a fourth character that doesn't have ranged? I don't remember. Wait. I can look that up. I just need to go into inventory. We also all said this, so we need one of these two to not have a range. I think Carillion always have a ranged weapon. I don't think that... So, does Sienna... also always has a range weapon? Okay, so technically, there should always be one person that has a ranged weapon. But, the big but. Imagine that single person that has a ranged weapon is the one being grabbed. What do you do then? That's what I'm asking. I like contingency plans. That has happened to me before. Not because everyone is melee, but because of us that was ranged had no bullets. There is a simple fix to this. There's a simple fix to this. And the fix is... It doesn't matter which spec you take. It doesn't matter which spec you take, by the way. And the fix is called... What are bullets? My name is Sienna. Look at that. she only has a bar. It also doesn't matter which spec you take. It just has a different color. And yeah, you can't shoot infinite because you have to vent that or wait. You have to vent that a little bit. But in emergency, she always has some sort of bullet. You know what I want to say? I can take one of the others. I really don't like the playstyle one. Like, she always has some sort of staff that doesn't use bullets up. So that's always a good emergency character to have. Hey there, Rashuan, how you doing? That was too smart for me, my friend. One of us played her because of the overheat, gosh. The only other thing I remember is one character, I think it's Bardine, has a throwing axe. And I think it's on this spec, but I could be mistaken. I never played that one. I also don't know if I have it unlocked. Probably not. Maybe it's that, maybe it's not, or maybe I forgot. I think it may have not been unlocked for me. I haven't unlocked much for him. I don't really play him. Too much in your face for my taste. And good. It's good that you're good. How am I? I'm okay. I'm okay. Hey there, bud. How you doing? So, that is one way. I said somebody has throwing axes, and I think it's him, but I don't have him unlocked, so I can't show you. That's like the only thing I kind of think of what you can do, I guess. Or is there something else? But yeah, it's always good to have that. That's, by the way, one of the reasons I really like the Ranger Veteran version of Bardine to have as a bot in my teams. Because with him, if you go into his talent screen, then you see that he has a passive ability to drop ammunition pickups on the floor. And they restore 10% of ammo when picked up. And technically, killing one special only needs one shot. Like, let's say 2 if you're lucky. So, for the range classes, this is like a really good refill ability. And I mean, you saw me play, and there's like plenty of these pouches on the floor if you have them with you. So that's good. Also, I skilled that he also drops this ale, which gives nice buffs. So that's also nice. And disengage in case things get too hot. He can make everybody disengage, which is good. Sometimes you need to get away from a busy fight because you're losing. It happens to the best of us.
Let the blessings of thy heavenly...
There's a reason why I say the base classes for the most part make very good bots. Even though the advanced classes sometimes make a really good fun character if you play it like manually, personally. I think the base ones are like really good teammates to take with you. If you really feel like you need the assist from the bots. Probably Kruber, then Bardine, then Saltspire, then Carillion, then Sienna, maybe. I think that's how I would order them, by taking them with my group. And I think that's also how I do have them ordered. I like how even base don't feel weak. Yeah, exactly. Every of the... Blessed Sigma. Blessed Sigma to you too! Every single one of the classes has its spot. And they never made the other classes to replace the base, but just to make it different. Sometimes they switched it up with other characters. So let's say you like the ranged playstyle, but you liked Kruber, which is more specialized on like support and a little bit more on melee. But you didn't like Carillion, let's say like that. And then you can like, oh, but there's also a more ranged focus for Kruber. So sometimes they just switch it up between each other, which is also good. That like everybody has a little bit of something, you know? Like a playstyle, you can choose it on a character one. Exactly. But also they didn't make them too similar. Like, let's say you want to play a tank. This tank, this tank, this tank, this tank, and this tank all play very differently from each other, which is also good. So they don't just feel like copy-paste, you know? And that is very, very nice. Very, very rounded, I'd have to say. I love being hot, so I play the elf. Yeah, I think that most players think that way. I am weird. I like playing the elf because I like support, and that's, in my opinion, the best support class, like the last one. But maybe that's just me. I was also one to always heal the group talent on the archer instead of the damage talent. So maybe I'm weird. But I love guns, not bows. I played a guy with no face mask. So I played the sniper. It's a playstyle, not the same kit, exactly. I want a female dwarf. Who says it's not female? Okay, that joke has been dead by now, I know. We very much know that Bardian is male from his dialogue. So... But I mean, technically... I mean, those are like the characters. I doubt they're gonna add another one. It's like... They have a team name, it makes sense. You know? But I'm babbling too much, am I not? We wanted to wrap up 30 minutes ago, but hey, I am what I am sometimes. I mean, maybe we can discuss more on the Discord if the topic comes up. As I said, I like playing the game, even though I technically have played all the maps at least once, and I have played all the classes. Not all the classes, but all the characters at the very least to max level. There are some classes I don't like that much. But that's okay, as we discussed before. Are you a rapper? Yes, I'm wrapping things up. Look at how I'm rapping. Look at me rapping. I did 4 runs in the stream, timed, yeah, 2.5 hours. Now it's 3 hours. As I said, 30 minutes ago. I very much can count, yes. I just got too babbly. And when I go into explanation mode, I go babbly. I love explaining basics to people that are interested. I don't know. I'm the helper kind of player. I don't really like demonstrating that I have gear or something, or I don't know, that I can play through a map. I rather explain and let somebody else find their enjoyment on the game. It's enjoyable to talk about something you find cool. Yeah, that too. Very much. I mean, I know it's an older game, but I very much like it. It's, how you saying it? It's a classic. I like playing it on my own with the bots, but I also like playing it with friends if they got the time. they, for the most part, are very happy about the double XP weekends and stuff. Like the double XP event that is currently going on. So they have something. And I have something. I am happy because we can play. And they are happy because they get more XP. So everybody can be happy. I hope the community can reach the killing goal. So if anybody is feeling like playing Vermintide in the event right now, feel free to help us fill the bar. I very much would like to have my weapon skins. Maybe I'll play a game with friends on the weekend if I can't convince anybody. We'll see. If I find the time. As I said, I'm a little busy. Oh, yeah. I already mentioned it in the beginning of the stream, but I repeat myself. Locks in for the skins, locks out again. Yeah, very much participation. Yeah. You also get a border if you collect 100 skulls, if you like the border. I got it today, so you can get it in one sitting. Apparently. Where was I? Yeah. You got me out of my concept. I already said it in the beginning of the stream. There will not be any streams next week because real life is calling again. Same topic, like Tuesday. But yeah, it is what it is. And then we'll see what we play the week after. I'll find something, I hope. Maybe if I'm bored. Maybe. I mean, I don't say you have to, just if you're having fun. If you want to play, then it's a good thing that there's double XP. If you still want to level something. If you don't want to, then... well, then there's also no point in double XP, right? So, that's what I'm saying. Makes sense. Makes sense. But yeah, anyway, I'm way over my time today, but that is fine. I'll go make dinner now. Hopefully not too hot dinner because it's very warm currently where I am, so... I don't know how it's with you, but if it's warm, then I don't like my dinner too warm because I don't know. I know it is good to eat something and drink something warm, but you know how it is. Makes sense versus what I want. Two different things. Yeah, I thank you all for being here today. It's been a fun stream. It was really nice playing and explaining as well. Nice to eat fried rice with watching Skaven die. Oh my god. Best combination. I hope I see you again next time. Bye bye.